Not gonna happen, folks. You gotta put a styler. If there's no styler, you ain't gonna have no style. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. And today we are finally getting around to a request. This request is from Samira J. And Samira had a lot of questions about foams for natural hair. And I actually had already been thinking about doing a video about foams for natural hair. And so her idea was my idea, and then I was just overcomplicating it, and then it just sat to the side for such a long time, and I didn't get around to actually filming it. So Samira, we are here, and I hope that I answer all of your questions. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is how I select foams for natural hair. I noticed that a lot of foams that are out there, they don't really have what it takes to provide hold, at least not on my hair, right? They typically don't have ingredients that provide hold, or the ingredient is pretty low on the ingredients list. So my first and major thing that I do when I'm selecting a foam for my natural hair is I try to make sure that there is an ingredient that provides hold in the first few ingredients. This may be listed as like PVP, copolymer, or something like that will be listed in the first few ingredients. And the closer it is to the top, the stronger the hold, and I try to go for pretty strong hold when I search for foams. Another thing that I look for in foams is that they are vegan. A lot of foams have like random animal derived ingredients, and I am a vegan, so that is something that's important to me. So that's like an extra level of searching that I go through, that if you're not a vegan or you're not concerned with animal products in the things that you use, then that might be something that is not of concern to you. So let me help you out. I actually keep a list on my phone of different foams and things that can be used on natural hair. I haven't tried all of them, but they have an ingredient. They have like hold in the first few ingredients, and they also check out as being vegan. So I have the Shea Moisture JBCO foam. That one is getting harder to find in stores. I believe they do have it at Ulta. If I can find these, I will link them below. But the JBCO, you might have to buy that directly from Shea Moisture's website. There's the Giovanni foam. Giovanni is also getting harder to find in stores. Derm Organic Firm Hold. I don't know if y'all know about Derm Organic. I've been wanting to try their products. I probably need to go ahead and purchase some stuff from them. But they do have a foam, and the foam is, it checks out. It checks the boxes for me. Then they have the Not Your Mother's Blue Sea Kale. I have tried that. You guys have seen it on the channel. It smells really good. It has good hold, but you have to use a lot. And it doesn't flake or anything like that, which is really great. And then here, I don't know about this one. I should have researched it before I decided to film the video. But it's the Lucent's, what's it called? Lucent's Volume Design Foam. And Lucent's is either going out of business or they are out of business. I believe that they closed down shop. So you might not be able to get that one. And then another foam that I came across is what's in my hair today, which is the Nubian Heritage Olive Oil Vegan Styling Mousse. I came across it in TJ Maxx, and you know, if something is in TJ Maxx, girl, you know that it might be discontinued or you won't be able to find it anymore. But luckily enough, it appears to be on the Nubian Heritage website, same packaging and everything, and totally purchasable. So I'm not sure why it was like really popping in TJ Maxx for a second, but get it while you can if that's what's going on. So Samira also wanted to know how I use foams in my hair, and the main way that I use foam in my hair is for a Bantu knot out or a braid out. Like today's hair, this is a braid out. Typically with the foam, I'm going to get about 4 days out of this braid out, then I'll re-braid it into larger sections and then get another 3 days out of it. That's typically what I do. And then the maintenance is I take my bonnet and put it on like pineapple style and then stuff the hair in there, and that's how I do it. And so foam gives me hold to be able to get away with doing that. And then another minor use that I will use foams for is I might put them over my hair as a finisher, like after I've styled it. One that I use for this, and I didn't list it on the list for a reason, but the avocado mousse from the Curls vegan line, I didn't list it because it doesn't really have strong hold. Like I wouldn't necessarily do a braid out or Bantu knot out with that particular foam or mousse. but I do like to layer it over the top of my wash and go. And then of course Samira also realized that I have used foam in my mom's hair. It was the Herbal Essence foam, which that wasn't on the list either. Dang, girl. But I used that for a wash and go for my mom. I brushed her hair with the what's that, the Denman brush, and reactivated whatever leave-in that she had on there, applied the foam, and then her hair did look good for about three days. So those are the uses that I would use foam for. She had another question, and that was about like, what's the product layering like when I use foams? And y'all, listen, I don't put anything else on my hair at all. So when I did my mom's hair, there was leave-in and whatever already on her hair, because she thought she could just put leave-in on and wear a wash and go. Listen, not gonna happen, folks. You gotta put a styler. If there's no styler, you ain't gonna have no style. Anyways, let me get off of that, because that's a whole nother rant I can go off on. But whenever I do the Bantu knot outs and the braid outs, there's nothing on my hair. Like, absolutely nothing. I air dried my hair in these like chunky twist with nothing on them. And then once my hair was pretty much fully dry almost, because there's no product, it's going to dry pretty quick, I pretty much wet my hair back up with the foam and then styled it into the style, and it comes down. It's really soft. It has great movement. It's gonna be soft and like this for the entire week that I wear it, and there is no leave-in or anything like that on my hair at all. It is literally only the foam. I actually highly recommend this Nubian Heritage. It is the one foam that I've probably used. It's probably the best foam that I've used to date, honestly. And it is like literally, like I ain't lying with y'all. Look, that's where the level is. I have used this thing down. I think there's enough in here for me to refresh this braid out in about 4 days, and then I'm probably gonna have to be hunting to buy another one, or trying some of these other ones that are on the list. But I think I will definitely come back to the Nubian Heritage time and time and again, because I feel like it produces a really nice result on my hair. So if you are here, you're probably interested in ingredients, like selecting products and things like that. So I have 2 videos. I have a shampoo ingredients video, and then I have a video on protein ingredients. So you might want to check those out. Subscribe. I post videos every week, and I'll talk to you in the next one.